Hey guys, Jordan here. I just wanted to talk about one little tweak that we're making to our normal weekend workflow with regard to Ableton. So normally the first thing that you do is once all the files have synced to Dropbox, you'll go into the Dropbox account and download or copy all the files onto your desktop or copy them wherever. And then you would work entirely locally from those files. And the reason we did that in the past is because with our old setup, when we wanted to change forms or something, you would actually have to chop up the clips and then reconsolidating them, creating new files. And so if another ALS file was or another Ableton set was referencing those audio files, one of those sets wouldn't work correctly. But with our new setup, this allows us to do a few things. So now, as you guys know, we've seen this setup for a couple weeks. We can change forms non-destructively, so we're not actually altering the clips. We're just changing the order in which the clips play. And so this allows us to do this. Here, let me pull this up. So this is what you'll see now in the Dropbox. Instead of just one default set, there are now 4 different sets. We've got just the vanilla default set. This just doesn't have any local changes to it. So if you really screw up your set, you can re-download this set or make a copy of this set and begin working from that instead. But then we have 3 sets, one for each site, one for Chesterfield, Fenton, and Mid Rivers. And so what we'd like you guys to do, instead of copying this stuff to your desktop and working locally, we prefer that you guys actually work out of Dropbox. So because the clips are not being altered, they're not being reconsolidated or anything, we can work from all 4 of these Ableton sets that are referencing the same files, and we can make our little tweaks for our, maybe the A1 at Fenton doesn't need electric guitar 2 or 3, but they really want 1, but maybe Mid Rivers needs 2 and 3 and doesn't want 1. So you can still make those local changes, and you can save those changes. But what this will allow us to do, if you guys work out of Dropbox, this will allow us, so say Mid Rivers is having a problem with their Ableton set. There's some sort of issue that they can't resolve. So what they can do is they can save their set, they can close it, and then somebody at one of the other sites or really from anywhere who has access to the Dropbox can download that set, can make the changes, can resolve whatever issue was happening, save it, close it, and then they can open it back up at Mid Rivers and it's fixed for them. And so this allows us to not have to use any kind of remoting in software, from another machine that's running there's a lot of additional complications. And so this is just a little bit more simple. You don't have to deal with any lag or anything like that. And so it gives us that advantage. And really there's no downside to this. So just that little tweak, when you go to open your Ableton set, just open the file that's in the Dropbox that has your site name on it and then work from there. And you don't need to copy anything to the desktop, or you don't need to collect all and save. All of that is already done for you. So that's it. I think it'll help us out. If you guys have any questions, you can comment on this video. If you guys have anything that you would like for me to make a video about, or any questions about something else, you can also comment on this video and I'll try to get to those and maybe make a video about a question that you guys have with regard to Ableton. So that's about it, and I'll see you guys later.